Welcome back
to Marriage Beyond the Veil. So today I was at work and I was having like a nostalgia kind of moment, listening to some music. So I was listening to TLC.
Okay, which song?
Well, I listened to some of all my favorites, but I was thinking about, torn between which one I want to talk about, Creep or either No Scrubs.
Okay.
But anyway, so let's talk about Creep.
Okay.
So Creep, do you remember what the song was about?
Yes.
Stepping out, staying for a man, still taking care of a man, but stepping out on him.
Okay.
So
what?
What do you think about that? I think it's a bad idea, but
if it's time to go, it's time to go.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I love the song just because it just has a nice vibe. But I mean, the bottom line.
A nice vibe?
Well, when I said the beat.
It's about the music.
Yes, the music.
Okay, this is the thing.
Yes.
Because, I mean, I don't know the words of the song or everything like that. I remember the song. But basically, she's not getting what she needs. So she's going to where she can. And my question is, you know, why not address what the needs are and work on what you need?
Exactly.
And you may be in a situation where what you need can't be provided, but then you have to look at the bigger picture and say, okay, what's most important?
Yeah, because when people creep or when people step out, they always have all these reasons for why they're doing it. But ultimately, it always gets down to one thing. They're
selfishness.
Well, and they're not communicating.
Selfishness.
And they're not communicating.
Selfishness.
And they're not.
I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You want what you want, when you want, where you want it, how you want it.
Right.
And instead of doing the work, you know, instead of saying, okay, again, getting back to the fact that, okay, you may be in a relationship where what you genuinely desire, your partner may not be able to provide for you. And at that point, you got to say, okay, well, what's the most important thing? You know, and, but if it's that much of an overwhelming kind of a situation with this desire, then you have to ask yourself, okay, can I be here? And you have to choose. But
I also believe, yeah, and I agree with you 100%, but I also believe too that a lot of times we talked about this, if you're not telling or discussing with someone what the issue is, you know, then you're not giving them a chance.
And this is the thing, you know, when you're talking about being in a love relationships for grown folks, okay? So you have to be mature enough to say, you know what, this is what I like. And be okay with, I mean, if you think, well, okay, this person ain't gonna go for it. Let's say I came to you and said, you know what, I really met this couple that I want us to swing with. You know, if that's what I want, then I need to be mature enough to say that.
Right.
I think that in cases like that where you may think, she'll never go for that, he'll never go for that, but you still have to be mature enough to have the conversation and say, you know, this is something that I really is pulling on me, you know, and then begin to have the conversations. Like you said, somebody may surprise you and say, you know what, I was thinking the same thing.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, I agree 100%. Be honest with the people, you know, but if it's not working for you, it's not working for you. But if you don't have the conversation,
you'll never know.
You'll never know. So creeping is never good for anything.
Right.
Whether it's, you know, dealing with a sexual desire, or you're creeping because you have this fetish of buying too many shoes and you got a hidden closet somewhere. And, you know, creeping is never good any way that you look at it. You just got to have the conversation. Honey, I have a shoe fetish.
Yeah, and I know. So, don't be a creep, but have the conversation. You know, have the conversations, express your desires, and you may be surprised. Yeah. You may be surprised, or you might have to make other plans until tomorrow.
Without creeping.
Right. Well, I thought that was understood. If the Lord says the same.
Good evening.